Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. We're talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the African Nations Championship. Are you impressed with what you saw? 2 games played now. The first one against Rwanda ended goalless. The second one against Libya today, the Super Eagles won by a single goal. But I mean, Nigerians watching them, they had their heart right here. Chidebere is part of them. Alfredo Koligwe also. But let's listen to Coach Imama just before that match. Our correspondent in Tangier, Irene Ewawan, caught up with him and he expressed confidence in this team. We'll be right back.
I think the team is all ready to go. We're not under any form of pressure. We know we're in competition. We have 3 games to play. We played our first game. We didn't lose. This team has won the game, so it could go either way. So we just must put in our best and believe that, yes, whatever it is that we put in, we believe that we've worked so very hard. We came for a competition. We didn't come for just a particular game. And we're going to throw it all in, and we're going to see how it goes. But we believe that, yes, we have the support of everybody, over 180 million Nigerians behind us, believing God, to perfect that which we have put in, and adhering strictly to our tactical discipline and shape. And I think we'll be all good.
Okay, so I needed to play that for Nigerian football fans so that in case you're in any doubt, you listen to Coach Imama. And let me come to you. Yeah, you spoke with confidence and you say, oh, he's an assistant coach. But he's saying one thing, that is one game at a time. No victory against Rwanda. Yeah. Now they won against Libya, though they didn't play to expectations. They might get better against Equatorial Guinea.
That's the expectation, of course. If you're playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, you're expected to get better. You're expected to bring home the results. But for me, I think there are too much room for improvement in that team. Like I said, the defensive part of it, I think they almost have that covered. Because you could see the cohesion, how they drop back when they need to. But now it goes to goal scoring, because I still think if the Libyans had not had too much respect for Nigeria, if they had come all out to attack us the way they did Equatorial Guinea in the first game, maybe that defense would have been tested. So I think they have the time now. The last game should be a bit more relaxed. The Libyans were supposed to be the big horses in the group. Now, it should be a little bit more relaxed. Let's try something else. The playing one man in front might not have worked. Anthony Otu can only score goals when the balls get to him. And I think the few times he touched the ball in the game today was outside of the box. He barely had a glimpse in the box. So for me, a striker can only get goals in when he gets the ball.
That's right.
And I think he needs someone to, take away the attention from him, or he can serve as one who takes away the attention.
Of midfield. Pick it up, and if you have... Let me come to you, Alfred. You follow the league big time, and I thought we had a good midfield going to this competition. Chidebere says 5 isn't enough, but I thought they're good enough to actually string those passes, make those runs, but why aren't you just saying that?
I would say that this team, I don't think this blame should be on this team, to be fair. The kind of preparation that they had. After the league went on recess, what happened? They were all on break. You come back, you trained for like 2 weeks, you went for the Super 6 tournament, you played that. What happened next? You went back. The only other game they had after all of that competition and the preparatory games they had in Abuja was the friendly they had against Rwanda just before Cameroon, I beg your pardon, just before the competition. So it's a team like Imama said there are 3 games to go. You play the first round first. So far, yes, they might not have played to our expectations, but I don't think they are that bad, given the results on the... When I say they are that bad, means there is room for improvement. I mean, you cannot win a game, or you cannot go find a competition if you concede goals. Yeah. Now they've taken care of the back. Now they've taken care of... we know that at the back line, the likes of Eze... What Eze has been able to do at that back for the length, you can say, okay, it's not yet finished, finished product and the rest of it. You can just give it to him for the effort. How they've been able to cover the goalkeeper Ikechukwu Ezenwa. He's not been tested so far in the competition, and so to that extent, you can only build going forward. Yeah. And the more that they play more games and the confidence return, we expect them to maybe put in a better shift next game, and knowing that a draw will see them qualify for the next round.
Okay, but importantly, they need to top that group to take off pressure going into the next round. Let's go to our social media platforms now and I invite you to talk to us on Twitter channels _sports, Facebook channels like iFilm Sports. Hakim Abiodun says good defense and midfield play, but wasteful on the attacks. I think other attacking options should be tried in the next game. So Chidebere says it's the midfield. Alfred says don't put the blame on the team, and you think it's about the attacking option. So we'll get there. Emmanuel Kwalaogo mail is writing to us from Luxembourg. Thank you. Says, please, when are the Nigerian friendly matches? I would like to attend those close to me. Luxembourg, I think, is it close to England? Wembley, June the 2nd. Yeah, you can see that one.
It's in Europe.
Congratulations to the Chan team. That's what Angel Tunde is saying to us. But they need to put more efforts and beat if they really want to win the trophy. We saw the zeal on the 17 pulled up during Kelechi Iheanacho and also during what Kali said, respectively. Chan is to develop our youth for the future of Nigeria. But again, let's consider the fact that they didn't get the sort of preparation, and to play football, you need to be a team, a closed unit. But then again, Stephen Eze was man of the match. He did very well in the first match, and he did well today. And Kano Pillars, they have announced that the Chan Eagles defender, Stephen Eze, has agreed to join Bulgarian Lokomotiv Plovdiv. You know one thing about Stephen Eze that I like? From the Wafu till now, you could tell that he has improved. Yeah. But he just needs to be a more refined defender, and he'll be fine. And
I think he will get there. He looks good for it. While watching the game today, I'm like, okay, we keep talking about the fact that we need our home-based players in the Super Eagles itself, you know, the Team A. And I said, okay, it seems as if it's just the defenders that are auditioning for the Super Eagles, because they were very good on the night, and Stephen Eze was one of the, the leaders of the defense. Yeah. He was, and I like his no-nonsense clearances. He doesn't, waver at going in for tackles. So it's a good one for him.
Well, I think he's very rash sometimes. He just goes right
you can correct. Those are the things that they can that can be corrected with good
and it comes with experience.
With good coaching. I think if he's as good as he is now, coming out raw from the MPFL, if he gets, man-managed, taught some technicalities of the game, I think he will get better.
That's right. Stephen Eze joined Pillars on loan for the new MPFL season. He has played for Lobby Stars, Sunshine Stars, and FC Fianyoba. That was his last team. And now, if everything goes right, he'll be going to Bulgaria to play international football. So all the best to Stephen Eze.
Yeah, definitely all the best.